Hello everyone and welcome back to Golden Dragon Games. I'm your host, Rocky. Today is episode 21 of my Kamen Rider Build toy review series, and in today's episode we will be reviewing the Evol driver with the DX Cobra and DX Rider system Evolbottles. Now this driver allows the main villain of the Kamen Rider Build TV series, Evolto, to henching into Kamen Rider Evol. Also, that's evil as in EVOL for evolution rather than EVIL for, evil supervillain. But anyway, before we take a look at the actual driver and the Evolbottles that come with this set, we are going to take a quick look at the packaging first. Okay, so as you can see on the front of the box, we have a picture of the Evol driver itself, which is basically just a repaint slash a remold or a slight remold of the original build driver, but of course all new sound effects, etc. We also have a picture of the DX Cobra Evobottle and the DX Rider System Evobottle. And then we also have a picture of Evolto, also known as Kamen Rider Evol, in his Phase 1 Evol Cobra form. And then on the side of the box we have a continuation of the picture of Evolt's Phase 1 Evol Cobra form. We have another picture of the Evobbottles, the Evo driver. And then on the back of the box we have just the instructions of how the Evo driver actually works with the Evobbottles and also the regular full bottles as well. Basically, works exactly the same as the build driver. But also on the back of the box we can see a picture of his Phase 2 form, Evo Dragon, and the DX Dragon Evobottle, along with his Phase 3 form being his Evil Rabbit form and the DX Rabbit Evobottle, and we'll be reviewing those Evobbottles in a future review video. Also, we see another picture of a completely different Kamen Rider, being Kamen Rider Mad Rogue, who is the only other Kamen Rider in the Kamen Rider Build TV series to use the Evo driver, but instead of using Evo full bottles, he uses regular full bottles, and again we'll be reviewing his full bottle set in a future review video. Then on this side of the box we have another picture of Evolt's Phase 1 Evol Cobra form, the Evo driver, the actual Evo full bottle set itself. On the top of the box we have another picture of Evolto, the driver, the Evobbottles, and then on this side of the box we have another picture of the Evobbottles. Also we have product placement for the build driver as well. There's the Evo driver again with the full bottles, and then on the bottom of the box we have another picture of Evolt's Phase 1 Cobra form, and we have another picture of the Evo driver with the Evo full bottles. And that is it for the packaging. So I'll just jump cut here and then we'll review the actual Evo driver itself. Okay everyone, I am back, and here is the Evo driver itself along with the belt pieces. So first of all, I'll just move the belt pieces out of the way and we'll take a look at the Evo driver first. So as you can see, as I was saying earlier, it's basically just a slight remolding and a repaint of the original build driver. But I must say, this is a really cool repaint slash, remolding of the original build driver. And as you can see, we've got a very nice, cool colour scheme of sort of like the dark red. We've got the sort of metallic-y red. We got some pearl gold. We got some like dark metallic-ish dark blue. We got some white stripes. We also have some more gold around the rim. We have some more gold here. We also have golden gears, and then also with the handle for the Evo driver, we have the Evolts symbol actually molded into the handle. We have some more molded detailing, of course, molded detailing all the way around the front, a bit on each side, and also on top we have the speaker. We also have a slot where you can actually use the hazard trigger with the Evo driver, even though really it's only meant to be used with the build driver for builds, hazard forms, and his full rabbit form and his full tank form. Evolt does actually have his own sort of hazard form and his own sort of version of the hazard trigger, which we'll be reviewing in a future review video, just to say. Anyway, as you can see on the back of the driver, we have some more molded detailing. We also have the battery compartment, which you don't need a screwdriver for, because it's like a simple tab button thing, which you could just push with a pencil and then slides the cover off. And the driver requires 3 AAA batteries, which you'll have to supply yourself. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with batteries, but that tends to be the case with all the drivers, never coming with batteries. But anyway, we also have, of course, the on and off switch as well. And that's basically the Evo driver on its own. And actually, no, I'll show you the activation sound effect, and you can see the blue LEDs that light up, and also it says about one phrase when you activate it. Okay, you could see the blue LED there. Also, as you could hear, the first phrase that it says when you activate it is, well, it says its name. Like most Kamen Rider drivers, when you activate them first, they always have to remind you of what they're actually called. But anyway, now we're just bringing the belt pieces back in, and I'll just quickly show you how you can clip the belt onto the driver. So, first of all, as you can see, with the belt pieces, they are literally just a repaint, not even a slight remolding. Well, maybe a slight remolding? No, just a repaint of the belt pieces from the original build driver. So we just slide this cap thing off and then take these apart. As you can see, as always, there's a molded L for the left side and a molded R for the right side. So if we just push these 2 clear tabs down, these 2 clear tabs will go down as well. Just line it up, release, and then that is fitted into place. And you do the same with the other side, and then we just slide this piece on, and then we just connect the belt like that, slide this like that, and there we have the complete Evo driver with the actual belt on. Now, as always with the belts for the Kamen Rider drivers, they won't necessarily, or rather most likely won't fit an adult size waist, but you can get belt extensions or modify the belt as well. Personally, I have a belt extension, but unfortunately the belt extensions only come in silver, black, and also possibly yellow at the moment. I don't think there is any gold belt extensions, so if you do buy a belt extension, it won't match the gold belt of the Evo driver. But anyway, that is basically the Evo driver just by itself, so I will do another jump cut here, and then we'll take a look at the DX DX Cobra Evo full bottle and the DX Rider System Evo bottle. So I'll be back in a second. Okay everyone, I am back and here is the DX Cobra and DX Rider System Evo bottles themselves. So first of all, we're going to move the Rider System Evo bottle out of the way and take a look at the Cobra Evo bottle. So as you can see, the Evo bottles are, well, a bit / very different from the regular full bottles, the splash jellies, the sort of miscellaneous / special full bottles, or the gears themselves. Also, with the Evo bottles, they don't have a shaking gimmick. Well, they sort of do, but the shaking you're hearing is the spring mechanism inside of them, because basically, when you turn them upside down and they're in the Evo driver, when you actually activate the Evo driver, these little faces on the front will go up and down, and you can sort of hear the spring inside of the Evo bottle there. But anyway, yeah, that's the gimmick. Also, as you can see, because this is a Cobra, it has the Cobra face. We also have a Cobra logo on the front. The Cobra Evo bottle is done in a sort of metallic-y dark red colour with a bit of gold and a bit of black. We also have a tiny bit of more detailing. We also have, of course, the rail on the back. We have the QR code on the side. We also have, of course, the twisting cap 360 sort of gimmick. Also, the cap is done in a sort of pearl gold. And we have the Evol symbol rather than the build symbol, or a best match. So yeah, that is the Cobra Evo bottle. So if we move the Cobra Evo bottle out of the way, we'll take a look at the Rider System Evo bottle. So as you can see, it is the same shape and size as the other Evo bottle. Of course, QR code on the side again, the twisting cap gimmick, the Evo logo, the sort of pearl gold cap. The Rider System Evo bottle is basically done in a sort of dark grey, almost black metallic colour, I would say. Also, rather than, of course, Cobra face, this is the Rider System full bottle. So they just did a piston, which, as you can see, again, spring gimmick. And then on the front, we have the build logo, which I thought was random, considering, you know, it's an Evo bottle with the Evo driver, which only Kamen Rider Evol uses. Well, actually, Kamen Rider Mad Rogue uses the Evo driver as well, but still, Mad Rogue, Kamen Rider Mad Rogue rather, doesn't use the Evo bottles like Evolt does. But anyway, so yeah, I thought the random gold build logo was, well, sort of random. Oh, also, of course, we have the unique QR code on the side for it and the rail on the back, as you just saw. But anyway, that is the DX Cobra Evo bottle and DX Rider System Evo bottle. So next, we're going to listen to some of the sound effects that not just the Evo bottles make, but also just regular full bottles, what sound effects we can get with the Evo driver itself. So I'll just jump cut here and I'll be back in a second. Okay everyone, I am back, and here is the Evo driver again, and also I have got just a regular full bottle set here, being the Ninja Comic full bottle set. And basically, before we hear the henshin sound effects and the final attack sound effects for Kamen Rider Evol's Phase 1 Evol Cobra form with the Cobra and Rider System Evo bottles, we're first of all going to hear the sound effects the Evo driver makes if you use a regular full bottle set and also one regular full bottle and the rider system Evo bottle first. So if I just move Cobra and rider system to the side, first of all we use Ninja and Comic and hear what sound effects we get. And there we go, we have an Evol match because it's just a regular full bottle set. Because when it comes to the Evol driver, if you use just a regular full bottle set, you will get Evol match. But if you use like the Cobra, Dragon or Rabbit Evo bottles with the rider system full bottle to henching into one of Evolt's different forms, you will get evolution rather than Evol match. But anyway, now we'll listen to the sort of final attack sound effects that you get with a regular full bottle set. And there we go, we have the Evoltech attack sound effect. Oh, also, as you can see, when it comes to the LEDs in the Evol driver compared to the build driver, they sort of light up differently because the holes where the LED light shines through are in different places, but also with the pattern and design, it sort of makes it look like I don't know, a star constellation or a constellation of planets in space, which isn't really surprising because Evolt / Kamen Rider Evol is actually an evil alien from a tribe known as the Blood Tribe in space, and basically his tribe goes around destroying different planets, and that's, I'm pretty sure, one of the plot points of the Kamen Rider Build TV series is that Evolt wants to destroy the Earth. Sort of the, you know, generic supervillain plan. But anyway. Next, we'll just move the comic full bottle out of the way, and then we'll listen to the sound effects we get with one regular full bottle and the rider system full bottle. Oh, also, before we do hear the sound effects, something just to mention. As you heard the Evo driver say, it didn't read the comic full bottle as comic. It actually read it as manga, and that's because the Evo driver actually reads some of the full bottles that the build driver would say in English. It reads them as their Japanese name and says it also in Japanese. So that's just a little interesting fact there. But anyway, I will be quiet once again, and then you can hear the sound effects we get with a regular full bottle and the rider system Evo bottle. And there we have the creation, whatever it said, finish, final attack sound effect. Also, something else you probably noticed, which actually I forgot to mention, and also I didn't notice just till now, this drive is quite unique in the way that it doesn't just speak English and Japanese like most Kamen Rider drivers do. It also speaks one word of Italian, being of course ciao, which I believe means goodbye in Italian. I'm not completely sure. I don't actually speak any Italian whatsoever myself. But also ciao is I believe Evolt / Kamen Rider Evol's catchphrase actually. So yeah, but anyway. Now we've listened to the sound effects that the Evo driver makes with one regular full bottle and the Rider System full bottle and 2 regular full bottles. We'll now listen to the final sound effects for the video, being of course Evolt's Phase 1 Evil Cobra form henshin music and also the finishing attack sound effect. So I'll be quiet once again, but before I am quiet so you can hear the sound effects, as I always say in all my Kamen Rider build and Kamen Rider XA toy reviews, as they say in Kamen Rider, henshin. And there we have the very cool henshin sound effects for Kamen Rider Evol's Phase 1 Evil Cobra form. So now I'll be quiet again and you can hear the final attack sound effects. And there we have the finishing attack sound effect. So, that is all the sound effects that the Evil driver has to offer, well, for now until like the next couple of review videos. Also, before we outro the video, I just wanted to actually share a little fact about the Evil driver, which I think most people know about this fact now already, like with the build driver. But anyway, with the Evil driver, just like the build driver, there's actually unused sound effects. So for the build driver, there was about 3 or 4 unused sound effects for forms that never made it into the show. Same thing for the Evil driver, apart from, at the time of this recording, only 1 unused sound effect has been found with the Evo driver, being the fact that Evol / Kamen Rider Evol was meant to have a 5th Kamen Rider form, being Evil Dinosaur. So originally we were meant to get an, well, Dinosaur Evo bottle, but for whatever reason the form never made it into the show and we never got a toy release of a Dinosaur Evo bottle. But I think like an Evil Dinosaur form for Evolt would have been really cool. But anyway, that's just a little fact that I wanted to mention about the Evil driver, as this is the review for the Evo driver itself. But anyway, without further ado, I will now outro today's video. So, I hope you all have enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching today's video as well. Please feel free to leave a like, favourite, share, comment. Also, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. All my social media pages are linked in the description of the video. And remember, until next time, stay golden, stay frosty, and bye!